What's up, everybody? Yes, indeed, man. OG is back. People go, man, you guys already know what time it is with this OG. I don't talk about it, I stays about it, man. But today I'm going to touch on just a little bit about macronutrients. But before I go and do that, I need to give a shout out to all of my team members today. Zoom call was always a good Zoom call. Shout out to all my subscribers, my followers, the people that are supporting my channel, man. Much love and respect to you guys. I'll put on my glasses here, man. They kind of bothering me up there in my head. Probably got a couple of dents here, but it doesn't matter. But anyways, people, yeah, so I have to give a shout out to everybody. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Put your notification bell on all. You know, I appreciate all the interaction that you guys have been giving me. If you guys ever have a topic that you want to touch on, leave it down below in the comments, man. You know, I'll get to you guys. And sometimes I'm a little slow at getting to your guys' comments and replying to you guys. Just so, you know, bear with me. I'll get to them eventually. I know I'm running really late today. This is kind of a late video, so today I'm going to be shooting from the hips. I'll give you a little story on what happened to me yesterday when I came back from Vegas. That was a trip, man. It blew my mind, you know. So, but anyways, as far as like macronutrients, today when I was on a Zoom call with my team members, and I'm trying to explain to them the importance of their macronutrient ratios. You know, each team member is going to be different, you know, because there's no two people that are alike that are running the same program as far as like their daily activity, day in, day out. You know, I'm gonna give you an example. I was one of those truck drivers when I drove trucks, and I got over 20 years underneath my belt of driving experience. Not straight consistently, obviously not, because I've been to the joint more than one time. You know, I got like 3 rodeos. 3, I think, or 4, fuck, I don't remember, man. It's been a minute. I don't really trip on that shit, but yeah. So I'm gonna give you an example. You know, me coming from my background, as far as my job title as being a driver, I used to break down everything. I used to fingerprint everything, and what I mean by that, by fingerprinting, I had to put these fingerprints on every product that was in that trailer of mine, and I hauled a 53-foot reefer. I delivered to a lot of bakeries, just about almost all of the Bimbo bakeries right here in Southern California. I actually did a couple of loads that used to come out of Tulare for Bimbo bakeries as well. But anyways, so when you're talking about macronutrients, you're referring to your carbs, fats, and protein. Okay, it's a source of energy that your body requires. Now you got to keep in mind, because I do emphasize about intermittent fasting and dropping your carb count. You know, with my team members, when you first sign on, I don't ever recommend doing that, because that's something that you really have to focus on. You can't half step it, because it will defeat the whole purpose, and you're not going to get the results that you're trying to acquire. So I basically put it in a real simple form that works. I adjust your numbers as we go. And the reason I'm able to adjust these numbers and knowing how to identify where to adjust them at is because I see your body recomp. That's why on my program, I require you to, you know, weigh in every week on an empty stomach and post progress pictures every other week. And I expect you guys to log in all your food, because it's very important. It will assist me on helping you get your results, because if you're over there bullshitting, you're going to leave me guessing, and by guessing, it's going to require more footwork, and the more footwork we're going to have to put in, the longer your program is going to have to be. So I mean, at the end of the day, it's up to you. If you want to sit here and fucking fiddle diddle and bullshit a little, you know, hey, so be it. That's your feria, that's your money, you know what I mean? But I know when I make an investment in myself, I'm there, you know, 100%, baby. Nothing less. If anything, I'm giving more than 100%. Why? I'm getting every penny out of my dollar that I invest. You know, call it how it is. Call me miser or whatever you want to label it as. I just call it being smart, you know. Invest wisely. You know what I mean? But anyways, people, yeah. So the macronutrients are going to be your carbs, fats, and protein. And one of my team members was inquiring about the intermittent fasting. He goes, "Oh, well, I thought about the intermittent fasting, that we don't really need the carbs, this and that." Yeah, yes, that's absolutely true. Your body doesn't require carbs. There's certain organs that do require glucose, but your body can produce that. It's called neogenesis. It's called new generation. It reproduces and it develops glucose for the organs that require glucose. So when I introduce you to the program, I dial in your macronutrients, and I bring you down to a ratio that is a level that your body should be consuming. Let's just put it that way. I'm trying to keep it in simple forms, as simple as I can, because some things when I tend to use certain words, especially when it comes down to the scientific words of certain foods and enzymes and microbes and all this stuff that I tend to put out here on social media, it may leave a person confused. So I basically try to break it down into layman's terms where the next man can understand. This is like going to your fucking court hearing and this fucking lawyer from Harvard Law School wants to talk to you and using their lingo. It's like, what the fuck did you just say? Can you talk to me in English here? Bring it down to my level. So that's basically what I try to do, people. You know what I mean? I give you a little bit of ghetto twist in it. Okay, so the macronutrients, carbs, fats, and protein. Yes, OG is rambling on, and that's what I do, people. You guys already know, man. This is how I get down. But your carbs are going to be there for your energy. It's gonna be a primary ingredient, a source for your body to receive its energy. And the reason is because your body isn't at that level yet to start utilizing its self-sufficient stored energy, the energy that everybody does have inside. Like I've said in the past, I'm going to tell you guys today, you could be the healthiest person in the world, but I guarantee you have at least 200,000 calories of stored energy. So for those of you that say, oh, well, I'm going to go into catabolic state if I don't eat this amount and X amount of food, it's bullshit. Catabolic state is a uncontrolled environment. That is a starvation. That's when your body will start eating off of the muscles and the organs. Trust and believe, you are far from being there, people. There's plenty fat on your body that your body will utilize. So, don't overthink this shit. That's why it's important to hire a coach that knows what he's doing. So back to it. Carbs, fats, and protein. Obviously, your body does require fat for organ, especially the brain. The brain requires a lot of fat ketones. It's very important for redevelopment of the brain stems and all this stuff. Okay, so as far as protein, those are your amino acids. Preferably eat cleaner, grass-fed. You want a high density, high quality protein foods. Don't overindulge in it as well. You want to eat moderate portions. And once you start seeing a change in your body, that's when we start making adjustments accordingly. I will be able to identify these changes because I'm watching you from the outside. You're not going to be able to see these changes right away. You'll feel them. You'll notice the changes in your the way your clothes fit and all that stuff. And sometimes you might get a little backlash because some people, they just don't want to see you succeed. So they're gonna, hey man, you looking fucking sucked up. What you doing? Smoking dope? Get whoopty whoopty whoop. Paying them no mind. You're on a mission. You're on a mission to becoming the best version of yourself. You have to break down that old tore up body of yours and start reconstructing it again. This is the ghetto talk in me, okay? You've worked all your life on destroying your body, and now you don't know how to get it back to where you want to be at when you were a youngster. So this is what it's going to take. It's going to take to break it down and start from ground zero again. That's very important. You can't do it halfway and half-step shit. You're going to get half-ass results. You're not going to be content with what you see. So sack it up, run it in, and trust the process. Okay, so anyways, I cannot go on any further about it anymore. I know I didn't really touch on it too much about the fats, carbs, and protein. Tomorrow I'm going to touch on a little bit about vitamin B deficiency. A lot of people are very deficient in vitamin B, and vitamin B is so very important. I had one of my guys ask me what I think about vitamin B thiamine. it's absolutely great for you. Okay, sometimes you gotta use a combination of magnesium as long with it. Magnesium glycinate. It's an excellent source to use as a combination. But we'll get into that topic tomorrow. But yeah, for those of you that were watching my story yesterday, I took off and headed out to Vegas. I went to go to a place called the Pink Box. It's a junk food place, and I'm glad that this place is over there, because if it were over here, I would be one fat motherfucker. I'll tell you that right now, because I love junk food. I'm disciplined. I'm pretty fucking, disciplined and knowing what I should be doing and what I shouldn't be doing. It's just like when I'm at the bar with my boy MC Pancho, I be drinking mocktails. I be bullshitting. I'll hold up his bottle of Bucanas for him, but it's just all for fun and games, For those of you that know, man, I'm usually just drinking water or fucking sipping on fucking a mocktail. But anyways, yeah, so shot down to Vegas, and on the way back, obviously I'm gonna fast forward this. Driving back, we hit a lot of rain, a lot of weather changes. Had to go and pull over and charge the motherfucking car. It takes like fucking 3 charges just to get to Vegas. You know what I mean? It's crazy. I just wanted to run it in, go electric, see what it's like. You know what I mean? It's just something I do. I like to test shit out, man. You know what I mean? But anyways, so yeah, I made this trip coming back, and it's rounding like about let's see, close to midnight. Man, I gotta piss like a motherfucker, people. So I'm right there on the 60 freeway, Kellogg Hill. I jump off on Via Verde. Okay, over there on Via Verde. When I get off, I pull to the left, and I notice Forest Lawn. Their gates are still open. So I'm like, oh fuck yeah, I'm gonna go in there and go to the church and go use the restroom. So I go pull up in there. The guard shack's all dead and quiet. Fucked up word to be saying. It's all dead. Yeah, everything's dead around there. But yeah, so I rode through, passed through, and I'm driving up towards that. It looks like a mansion. I believe it might be some type of chapel or maybe mausoleum or something like that. But right there's gates. It's blocked off, right? So I said, oh shit, okay, so fuck it. I'm gonna pull over and piss right here. So what I did was go to bust a U-turn, and I noticed this. It was like a big old figure vase. It looks like a couple of vases. It was a structure of art, and I love artwork. I mean, I don't care what kind it is. It takes talent to put together these designs that people come up with. So anyways, I flick on my high beams. I'm admiring this. Like, damn, that's badass. You know what I mean? The detail on these structures that they got right there, they look like vases to me, right? Well, anyways, long story short, man, to get on and fucking take my piss and shit. My lady's in the car. I guess she figured that it was time to get up because she was asleep, right? She didn't know I was right there in the cemetery. And I jump in the car and she gets up and she's like, where are we? I said, oh, I had to use the restroom real quick. Right? And she screams. I'm like, what the fuck? She goes, did you see that? And I'm like, see what? And I look at my screen because I got a big monitor on the screen of in the car, right? On the car. And I kid you not, people, I believe in, ghosts and stuff like that. And I've seen, what was it? Ghost Adventures or Ghost Chaser, whatever the fuck it is. And they would come out with these little gadgets, one called the EMF and other gadgets where they detect energy, right? And I used to look, and when I would see my wife and then watch, I said, that's all bullshit, you know what I mean? But this, I kid you not, people, it raised the fucking hair on the back of my neck. Whatever hair I have left back there, it sent the chill up my spine. There was an individual, keep in mind, man, it's pitch black out there. There was an individual that walked across my monitor, and it was a full body person walking. This fool was on a mission, because he was walking fast. And when I looked up over the monitor, there was nobody there to be seen, people. Fucking blew my mind. So what do? Go to bounce, and I said, no, that cannot be true. My wife was scared to death. And I tell her, let's go look. She didn't want to. We were going to leave the park, right? And she said, okay, let's do it. So I busted a U-turn and I went back to that same spot. And when I pulled up this time, I seen an individual on a bicycle silhouette. So the only thing I could think of, this individual might have got killed on a bike or something, but it was an individual on a bicycle riding there. Keep in mind, people, this is a cemetery on the grass. It's raining. Ain't nobody riding a bicycle on that grass right there and just smooth like if it was a bike trail. If you guys are familiar with Forest Lawn off of Villa Verde by Kellogg Hill, check it out, man. You see what I talk about. Bullshit you not, man. So that's what happened yesterday, man. Blew my mind. So today I had put up a story because I was curious about this shit. I went to the Hollywood Forever Cemetery. Very famous people are buried there and very haunted as well. I put up a short, man. My wife had stepped out of the vehicle, and as soon as she stepped out, she was being surrounded by silhouettes. She couldn't see none of this stuff. But how do you explain that? The shit is real, people. Now, it all depends at the end of the day how you accept it. As far as me, that shit don't bother me, you know what I mean? There's a good explanation for everything and anything in life, you know? So I always like to believe that those are people that are gathering around are good spirits or good ghosts, whatever I guess you could call it, you know what I mean? I don't trip on stuff like that, man. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys, man. So anyways, people, if you guys want to get started on your fitness journey, man, you guys already know what time it is with OG. I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm going on 54 years old. I'm just a few days in a wake-up, baby, and I'll be 54. So technically, like I said, I could say I'm 54. But if you want to get started on that fitness journey, shoot me a DM or email me at highpowerfitness@yahoo.com. On my program, I will build you that perfect workout plan that I will track it daily on my personalized training app. Every workout that I build for you is going to come with the amount of repetitions, the amount of sets, and come with videos attached showing you exactly the correct way how to exercise this, execute the exercise that I put together for you. You know, because it's all about form, time under tension, and so forth and so forth. That's where you get your best results, man. Having a blueprint, having a plan in anything in life is going to get you the best results. And I will dial in your nutrition. I will build you a nutritional program for you and have you follow it. And then once you learn and get a concept of how it works, then you can start incorporating other foods. And I'll teach you that as well. And one thing you will get with me, you will always have a lifetime relationship with me, as far as you'll be like family. Even if you decide to do the 3 months and fall off, you could always reach out to me. I don't mind. You know what I mean? I don't take nothing personal, you know, because sometimes this lifestyle of fitness isn't for everyone, you know, but it's there for everyone to give it a shot. I tell you, you can't go wrong with it. You know, who wouldn't want to be that 10.5? Who wouldn't want to stick around longer for their family and see their family bring in new family members? Come on now. It's a no-brainer, people. Now, with that being said, people, it's freezing like a motherfucker out here. And as you guys can see, it's just me and my boy back there. He got my back at all times, every time. It's time to bring this shit to an end, man. Keep on getting up and getting yours. Let's do this, people.